You're watching ABC4 News in high definition.
Later this year, restaurants will be required to post how many calories are in their food. Some chains have already started, but are the numbers accurate? ABC News went digging and found some surprising answers. By the middle of next year, a federal law is expected to force chain restaurants, convenience stores, and vending machines nationwide to post calorie counts in an effort to curb obesity in America.
That's kind of important to have that visibility into what you're eating.
A 2011 Tufts University study sampled food from 42 restaurants. It found fast food restaurants were the most accurate because of recipe and portion uniformity. But sit-down restaurants, there's some discrepancy. Oddly enough, the most difficult to measure, diet menus.
These are the foods that people who are trying to manage their weight would gravitate toward, and they may be getting more calories than they expect.
Tufts found that 20% of the food tested had 100 calories or more over what was stated on the menu.
That may not sound like a lot, but if someone were to consume 100 calories extra per day for a year, they could gain up to 10 pounds.
In a total of 24 food samples from 4 sit-down restaurants and 1 McDonald's were collected. McDonald's did the best. Its Big Mac meal and its premium chicken sandwich tested 30 calories below the menu posting. In all, only 1 calorie count was accurate, a Skinnylicious chicken salad sandwich from the Cheesecake Factory. But also at the Cheesecake Factory, the fish and chips dinner came in at 420 calories over. So what you see here may be very different than what is actually on the plate. The restaurants say that most calorie counts are as accurate as possible, but do admit there are variations. So what can you do to help with accuracy? Ask for fattening add-ons like cheese and sauces to come on the side. All right, caught on camera now, Minneapolis. A TV reporter took quite a hit during a live shot, and it was from her own photographer. Ow, look at that. My goodness, what happened after talking with a local chef? Oh, slow motion, that hurts. The reporter was there talking on camera live, talking to a chef, and then the chef throws footballs to the photographer, who then runs over to the reporter, playing, apparently. The reporter is okay, but somehow the station says it was simply an accident and that the photographer is a very nice guy.
I'll bet. And some kids in Mason, Ohio, that's near Cincinnati, got a scare today. During class, a deer jumped through their classroom window. Now, the kids made it for the door, but the deer was left behind to snoop around, kind of wander, browse, trying to find his way out, I assume. Now, get this. Their teacher actually ran across the street. There he is right there at the window. Got a rifle, shot the deer not with a bullet, but with a tranquilizer. Now, that's resourceful. Animal control then came and took the deer back to the wild. And in the wild, the backcountry, avalanches are a big winter problem. Every year, right here in Utah, we report on people trapped in the snow. But what if we could use one of nature's best diggers to find avalanche victims? National Geographic put the idea to the test. Casey, a host on Nat Geo's Wild, is being buried.
Are you okay yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
These suckers are heavy.
Now sealed in heavy, wet snow.
If you have any sense of claustrophobia, you would not want to be in here.
So you are the carcass, and goodbye.
It's up to a wolverine, Jasper, to sniff him out. And then the wolverine has to dig him out.
All right. Help me out. There you go. Come on, good boy.
And not only dig him out, but the wolverine even helps pull Casey free.
Good boy. You saved me.
The wolverine's instinct is to find dinner, as Steve said earlier, a carcass. But Jasper, who was raised by humans, shows the same instinct can also be used to save lives.
How cool is that?
Now, ABC4's Pinpoint Weather, Utah's most accurate forecast.
Okay, well, dealing with weather, earthquakes are weather, but we've had some complaints that there were some rumblings in the Weber-Davis County areas, but we can definitely confirmed that there was no earthquake in the area.
Geologic weather, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we talked with Weber County Dispatch, and what they're telling us is their theory is it might have been a rocket test at ATK at a promontory point. They're not sure. We've been calling ATK. So far, don't have any confirmation on that, but don't panic. In Davis or Weber County, you did not have an earthquake tonight. That much we know.
But again, that was geological. It's not, you know, inversion or cold or snow related or anything like that.
Well, we have all of that stuff to go around.
Exactly.
But yeah, the thing is, we're going to replace the inversion problem with the snow, which will lend toward travel problems. And as you know, we were just talking about the avalanches there with the Brent, with the I want to call it old crystalline snow that's on the ground right now, which is loose and weak. Now you're going to get snow on top of that, and the avalanche danger goes through the roof as we head on into Friday and this upcoming weekend. But right now, look, I mean, the difference in elevation and sky cover is just key to temperature. Look at Vernal. Clear sky, lower elevation, 0. A little bit more clouds, higher elevation, 30 degrees in Rock Springs. That's huge. I mean, not Bermuda shorts to parka, but it's a big difference. Meanwhile, 25 to 30 degrees along the Wasatch Front, 10 Milford, 20 degrees in Cedar City right now. All right, most of the moisture has been running west to east, well off to our north. Had a couple inches over the northern part of the state earlier today, but this is the cold front that's going to come on down. And look at this. The moisture tap from the subtropics coming in off the ocean. That's going to tag team with that cold front. And the end result is going to be a thumping of snow, although it could start off as a little rain shower. The timing coming up in just a little bit. And we're definitely going to bust up this inversion big time because the high pressure, which has been over the area, is so stagnant, exits stage east. The southern branch of the jet stream, which is that moisture that I showed you, hooks up with the northern branch. And as the two become one, the storm comes in, grabs the moisture, and as the storm cuts from kind of southwest to northeast across the state, that's where we're going to see the heaviest bout of precipitation, the worst of which Thursday night into Friday morning, although we'll still have snow showers this upcoming weekend. Rightly so, winter storm watches are in effect. Now that said, they're in effect Thursday morning, which there's no problems Thursday morning, okay? Minus some fog. This is going to be a late day, and especially true after dark Thursday night through Friday, okay? And here's the numbers. Cache Valley, down I-15, in through Juab County, 4 to 8 inches of snow. Half that over the northwest deserts, 3 to 6 west central deserts, over to I-15, Millard County, all the way down to Cedar City. 2 to 4 over the western Uinta Basin, 1 to 3 farther to the east, all the way down to the Canyonlands, but 8 to 16 inches as we head into the southern mountains, as much as 10 to 18 for the central and northern mountains. That is huge. And your pinpoint 7-day Wasatch Front forecast, once again, it's going to be a transition period. We get the hazy sun, some Sears temperature in at 35 degrees tomorrow. So, hey, above freezing. It's about time. With gusty breezes, we'll be able to get up to 37 degrees in advance of the front Thursday, but down below it. So be careful about that accumulation. Lake effect this weekend before we dry things out early next week. Meanwhile, in Dixie, it's all about the sunshine during the course of tomorrow. Clouds thicken. Could be a late day shower on Thursday, but the majority of our snow showers are Thursday night and Friday. No accumulation this far south, but there can be black ice as it does get below freezing. We'll dry things out most likely later this weekend and most certainly early next week. So reason enough to stick around as the inversion gives way to terrible travel, especially true evening rush hour Thursday and morning rush hour Friday, guys.
All right, Jim, the Utah Jazz hit the road down another player. Wesley Russ will be along next to tell us what that means for the near future.